button. We're going to get into another video for today. This one is by Jalopy. Let's not waste no more time. Let's go ahead. Intro time. Let's get started. Yo, right here. Right here in the small box. Right here in the small box. Welcome back to Single Seater Reactions. Only on the Flex Mind Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. Jalopy. We're here with another Jalopy video. This video is titled, I Will Not Hold Your Hand. What are you talking about? Yo, this guy is already at, what, 56? Yo, I don't know how they got these numbers climbing so fast, bro. I don't know how they got these numbers climbing so fast, bro. I'm looking at my numbers like, damn, can you breathe, brother? Can you breathe, Mike? I'm teasing. Look, we're going to go ahead and jump into this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video because I definitely don't know what we're going to get into, but I'm here for it. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the reaction. Shout out to the live chat with me today because, you know, I am live. Shoot, if you want to pull up to the live, I'm live around 4 p.m. Tuesday to Friday, Sunday 4 p.m. too, but pull up. Get your vibe. We're live 5 days out of the week. You might enjoy what you like. You might not. We'll pull up and confirm. You might catch a vibe here. Look, let's not waste no more time. Let's go ahead. Let's get started. Let's go.
This video is about to get very surgical, so stay with me, all right? I don't know if y'all heard about this whole Dodie 6 and KendrickLamar situation, but if you haven't, let's do a little breakdown before we get to the real meat and potatoes. You feel what I'm saying? So Dodie 6 was the feature on GNX, okay? If you listen to GNX, he was on a song called Hey Now, all right? He honestly went crazy. He went crazy. He was one of my favorite features on the album, okay? I've been listening to AZ Trike for years. It's like 2018, so I'm not going to count him. But Dodie 6, definitely one my favorite feature on the album, and he went crazy. He went crazy, okay? And I figured his career was about to go in a certain direction, kind of like how Trike's career has gone in a certain direction. Hitter's career has gone in a certain direction. Peso's career has gone in a certain direction. Like, I was seeing the same thing for Dodie 6. I don't know what happened behind the scenes or whatever to bring us to this conclusion we are today, which we're going to get to in a second. But I figured he was about to, you know, take off and do his thing. And it seemed like for a little bit after GNX, that's what he was doing. Now, I don't know what happened. Okay, I have ideas, and that's what we're about to get into. You know what I'm saying? What could have possibly happened based on what we know on the internet. But in reality, bro, that's what I saw for him. You feel me? So I don't know what brings us to where we are today. All right? I'm not aware. But
he ungrateful
now that you understand that,
hilarious.
Let's break down what happened actually. Okay? So Dodie ended up going live and doing this whole like rant thing. And I think he was just crashing out for real on a you know, just I think he was saying a lot of stuff he probably shouldn't have said. He was doing a lot of stuff.
So let me get this right. This man is angry that his feature with KendrickLamar didn't go. Damn, you are right, Slade. The boy ungrateful to backside. Jesus. Lord of mercy. Bro, what's his discography looking like? What is his catalog looking like? Because we already know AZ Trike, his catalog is top tier. His catalog is top tier, so the recognition that he's getting is definitely way more positive than Dodie over here. But I feel like if we go catalog to catalog, side by side with AZ Trike and this man over here, Dodie 6, then we can kind of clearly see what's going on here. Who has the work ethic, who puts in the time, who puts in the effort versus this catalog. I don't know. I'm assuming. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Let's keep going. Let's figure it out.
Stuff you probably shouldn't have did.
Whoa, hold on a second. This video is 30 minutes long. Oh, I didn't see this coming. I did not see this coming. Let's go. Let's get your food, get your popcorn, get your fruit. You know what I'm saying? Get a vegetable dip, something. We're gonna be here for a while. I might need more water, but I'm gonna deal with what I got.
And let's watch this video so we have some context on that.
Pull up, fat cuz, cause I ain't got no destination, bro. I'm SC. Nigga, I lost my house. Nigga, I'm homeless. Nigga, I'm crip. I admit that shit. Nigga, I fell down. I'm bounce back up though. Watch this. It's all good, cuz. And these motherfuckers.
So the situation is dire. Okay, I see where we're going. But you cannot force your blessing with Kendrick for you to bounce back. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, that's a little tough. That situation's a little tough, not in the sense of him being homeless, but a sense of him wanting that song to do well. And Hey Now is a really good song too. Damn. Okay. I see where we're going. Lefty Gunplay went viral with 4 words and used it for all it was worth. Facts. But what did he do after the feature? Exactly. That was your opportunity to push yourself. I think that's why the video is titled, I Will Not Hold Your Hand. Every person that had a feature with Kenny did their due diligence to make sure that people knew who they were. So I asked this question, Dodie6. What did you do? Just like what Slay said. What did you do after the album drop? Did you let people know who you are? Did you get your manager? Did you get someone to start booking interviews at different radio stations just to get people to tap in with your music? What did you do? Has he dropped anything? I don't know if he dropped anything, but based on what I'm hearing, based on what I'm seeing, it's not looking too good for him right now, right? So let's see what's going on. Let's keep going.
I can't wait till these rap motherfuckers start saying shit in their songs. I'm like, damn, homies, I'm gonna beat their ass on the beat, and I'm like,
all right, he ended up saying something super crazy after that. So, I don't think he was saying that towards Kendrick. You see what I'm saying?
And TW pretty much confirmed it for me. Let me see what Sharon said for a second. On the locks, ask any nigga in LA. Dodie is a smoker. He didn't take advantage of the opportunity like the rest of them. I don't even want to begin to try and pronounce that name or word. Doing shows with J3 still out here. He would just sold them chains to get money. Yeah, nah, he's cooked. Only thing he did was an interview. It's not enough. It's not enough. So wait, my prediction was true. Let's go catalog for a second. We look at AZ Chike's catalog and we look at Dodie6's catalog. Then we can clearly whoa. Yo, my brain. At the end of the day, the formula to your success in the music industry is your work ethic. That was the moment for a lot of people that were featured on that album to make sure that when this album drops, they have to be ready to let people know who they are through their music. AZ Chike did that. Who else? You said his name earlier. Lefty Gunplay did it. Everybody took advantage of the blessing that was given to them. You took the blessing and sat down. I understand you're homeless, so I'm giving you grace in that moment. But there were definitely opportunities for you to do something with that. I've seen plenty of homeless artists still get popping on the internet through what they do, which is music. Whether they're playing guitar, busking on a street corner, don't matter. But they did something. So I want to ask the question, what did you do after? Oh, Peso out here. Oh, my bad. Oh, Peso. Chike been him, and I understand that, TW. Listen, after hearing him on the album, the GNX album, I went and did my own research. One thing about LA, y'all got that when one thing about LA, when y'all rap for real, like, bro, like y'all accidentally sound tough. Like, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, y'all accidentally sound tough when y'all rap, and it's not only hilarious, but that's some gangsta ass shit, bro. That's how you know you're not supposed to mess with LA for real, cause like, yo, you don't even know who gangsta, who not for real. So you better move with caution. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. The other two youngsters, XSL freshmen, that's what's up. Is Young Threat up to anything? I have no idea. He still got that Dodie 6 chain. He's giving up the house, but not the... What? He'll give up the house, but not the chain. He complained to the internet, but won't drop no music. Oh, my God. Oh, Peso, drop music. Lefty, drop music. Chike got hella music for real. That's what I'm saying. It's about preparing for your moment. That's why when you see a lot of these people at the top tell some of the people at the bottom, work on your craft, keep posting, keep being engaged with your community, keep dropping content however you can. They're saying that to prepare you for the moment that could possibly come your way at any time. Me personally, I personally believe my moment is to be a feature on the Culture United. But I cannot do that if I stop posting. I gotta continue to post. I gotta continue to go live. I gotta continue to do my own research, talk to my own friends, try to get an understanding and a better vision of what we have around us, so I can refine my answer wherever I need to, so that when I'm in those moments, I can really represent where I'm from wholeheartedly. When you're homeless and you're at the bottom, your grind is supposed to be different from every other person that is featured on that album. What you do with yourself in that moment really matters. It really does matter. He didn't even want to represent himself. He'll give up the house but not the chain. You're working backwards. That's crazy.
Let me mute it a little bit for now.
Fuck. Yo, song, nigga, that fucking song with Kendrick ain't changed shit, nigga. The fuck is that change, nigga? I'm still from 40s, nigga. I'm still over here, nigga. They act like a nigga got $1 million for that shit, nigga. The fuck, nigga, all that shit, nigga got some clout, nigga. And fuck clout, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga. Fuck y'all talking about, boy.
Fuck clout. Brother, you need all the clout you can get. Don't say fuck clout. Are you crazy? If you have nothing else going for you, you need clout. Bro, this man is working backwards. Also, I will not hold your hand is a line from Peekaboo. Big dog business, I will not hold your hand. Broke beat business, I cannot be your man. Ooh, valid. Ooh, bars, nigga. Damn. How much is the chain worth doesn't matter, to be honest. It's not about how much the chain worth. It's about how is he spending that money. Nah, he wilding for real. Facts. Absolute facts.
Now, that's the crazy thing is I think the way people are interpreting this might be a little different than the way I'm hearing it. Okay? Because what I'm hearing is Dodie 6 saying
he got his business effed up.
It's seeing
absolutely.
people in the comments say, bro, you just got a Kendrick feature and all
Less
that.
than a hassle. Don't kill
How
me.
are you in this situation? And Dodie 6 responds by saying, bro, that Kendrick feature don't change nothing. As in, I'm not just all of a sudden rich because I got a Kendrick feature. I'm not all of a sudden out the projects because I got a Kendrick feature. You see what I'm saying? I'm not in that situation just because I got a Kendrick feature. I'm still in the streets. I'm still in this situation, boom, boom. All right? Now, there's a multi-layered conversation we can have about that. One is accountability. You feel what I'm saying? If you still in that situation, but you see other people doing something different, it's like that's your responsibility. What you decided to do and create based off what was given to you is your responsibility. All right? And then we have the part of the conversation where it's like, I forgot what I was about to say right there. But anyway, when we look at this situation for what it is, when he get on the camera and start saying all this stuff, that's where I think the problem lies. You see what I'm saying? I think
he's on the camera because he wants sympathy. He's on the camera because he wants sympathy from somebody because of the situation that he's in. How did he get in that situation is what I want to know. Because the stories are always different when it comes around to that situation. It might not be what you think. That's why I always ask what goes on in that moment. What happened? What led you to this? What caused you to be in this situation? How come you don't have money to your name like that? How come you're homeless? How come you have an expensive jacket on but you're homeless? How come you got a big chain but you're homeless? Do you have kids? Do you have child support? Is someone is your baby mom shaking you down for money? What's going on? Like, accountability and priorities, bro. Come on. Come on. I do that often, low key. That's crazy.
It's way better to at least attempt to have a conversation or something of that nature. But you got to remember, dudes is in the streets. There's a lot of shit going on. It's a lot going on right now. And then you look at bruh, what people don't know is he lost a child as well.
Oh, what? Okay, I gotta really be careful with this now because, man, I'd never wish somebody to lose their child. I don't care what you did to me. I would never wish for you to lose your child unless you are downright evil. If you are evil incarnate, I will not wish you to lose a child. Damn, run that back for me real quick.
It's a lot going on right now. And then you look at bruh, what people don't know is he lost a child as well. He lost a child. You see what I'm saying? He lost a child. Then he got DP'd. He lost his house.
He got what?
He in a messed up situation.
He got DP.
You feel
You
me?
mean deported?
And I feel like people took this moment and kind of spun it with the whole Kendrick thing. You see what I'm saying? Now, there's more to that conversation that we're going to get to because I also think there needs to
this is a tough situation. This is tough because now that we're stacking up, now that we're learning a little bit more about Dodie 6 and we're stacking up our information, the child thing messed me up. I'm not going to lie. The child thing really messed me up, but you have to tell the truth. I understand what happened around you it's crippling. It can really hold you down. But we still got to talk about how your work ethic, what you're doing, what you did, what's your plan, what's your goal. We have to still talk about it. That's why the business in music is just so neutral. It can look evil, it can look good. It's neutral overall because of situations like this. In a situation like this, if I was to hand you a feature that was supposed to change your life, and you did nothing with the blessing that was given to you, but the people around you that got a similar blessing like you have made sure and made their due diligence to go around and let people know about who they are, talking about the relationship with Kendrick, talking about the moments that they learned or got educated from Kendrick, letting people know that they're a changed individual because of Kendrick. My guy, why didn't you do that? We have to tell the truth. I know you're homeless. I know you lost a child. I understand, bro. I understand it, even though I was never in that situation. That pain, that hurt, that's indescribable. But you still have a career as an artist that you have to uphold. So you really have to tell yourself the truth in this moment. You have to. Because if not, you're going to remain stuck in the same situation, pondering and wondering why it didn't work. And that's where you are today. You have to tell the truth. You have to. Exactly. It's nobody's business too. He never needed to go on live. But like I said, he wanted the attention. He wanted the validation when he went on. When you go live like that, especially in moments like that, you're looking for attention and validation. How Dot wanted him to do that song, just wondering if he had a buzz prior. Possibly. Or Dot kind of knew about his situation. And Dot was doing his due diligence by giving him a feature. But he didn't understand the blessing that was put in front of him. That could be a possibility too.
Be accountability on Doty's part for where he's at and how he got there. You know what I'm saying? But also recognizing the difficulties of surviving your environment. You feel me? But once you get that opportunity, you gotta make it shape so you can get away from that environment and create in a different way. Like Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is the perfect example of this. You see what I'm saying? But also, yeah, like just to remember that this is a messed up situation and a messed up time for dude. And for a lot of people in general, you see what I'm saying? He was saying that he had bought a certain amount of worth of whippets and in that live video and all types of stuff. So it's like, you know, especially when you get that new opportunity, you might be flaked up to, you might be excited to just do a bunch of, just take control of the control that you now have, or the exposure that you now have, the connections that you now have. And it's hard not to take advantage of that. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like that's probably what happened with bro. You feel what I'm saying? Based on everything that he was saying. And it's just a messed up situation when you talk about it from that perspective.
Let's read what Sharon just said, bro. Don't come to the internet if you're trying to keep it private. Get help. Don't smoke meth. Don't blow your money on drugs. Keep your home. Stop seeking attention and seek help. Attention, sorry. The 40s, DP'd you. I'm assuming DP'd is deported. The DP'd you for it, so stop. Yeah, priorities. Priorities. Definitely priorities, bro. What did I say coming into this video first? That. My memory's not the greatest, but whatever I said at the beginning of the video, that.
Now, we'll get back to that because now I want to change the tone a little bit.
Okay, Tiny. Yo, listen, Tiny, take care. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you always, no matter what. Forever and always welcome here at the Flex Mind Network. No doubt, you're one of the OGs around here. Thank you for stopping by. Shout out to Tiny. Have a great night. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. I bless you with positive energy. I hope you wake up with nothing but sunshine in your face and a great vibe around you. And just be great. Just be an outstanding individual. Be your true, authentic self, you know? But either way, take care.
The thing is, though, when you, not only did you get the Kendrick feature, you got the Kendrick feature straight out of prison. Bro gave you a layup.
Okay. Hey, listen. Thank you for the information. Messages received. I just learned something new. Shout out to Anthony and Sharon for that, bro. Thank you. I just learned something new.
Bro gave you a layup. You see what I'm saying? That's the reality of it. He gave you a layup. Kendrick Lamar is the biggest rapper in the world right now. Facts. He didn't have to reach out to these guys and get them boom, but he did.
He did for real.
And some people saw that, and took super advantage with it. Yup. So it's like, to even talk about it in that way, to even reference it in that way, it's to recognize you're not. I don't want to say grateful, but that's what it is. Mm-hmm. And don't even gotta be grateful for what Kendrick did for you, but grateful for like even God, the universe, aspiring to push you in a direction to where you can change your life. That's a rare opportunity. You got a Kendrick feature after he beat one of the biggest rappers in the world in a rap battle. You feel me? And people was raving over your verse. You feel me? So it's like, you gotta run with that. The universe put you in position and say, here. And you ain't run with it.
I actually like Hey Now, like starting to see spaceships and rose grain. Bro, that song is actually fire. That song is actually fire. And that beat is so LA, bruh. That beat is so good. Oh my goodness, bro. I feel like I need to go for a drive and listen to that, bro. I feel like I need to go for a drive and listen to Hey Now at maximum volume. I think I need to do that. I think I really need to do that. Now you know why Drake talk about Kendrick needed to get him DP'd and the battle was crazy. Yeah, no, hey, shit. Yo, that is sick. What the hell? God damn.
With it. You see what I'm saying? And when you go and look at Kendrick Lamar, the thing is, this shouldn't be new to nobody. Kendrick Lamar been on that type of time. He say in his verse on Spike
Bars,
J,
bro.
everybody heard that I fuck with Jay and they want to tell me I made it. And nigga, I ain't made shit if he gave me a handout. I'm gonna take his wrist and break it.
Bars, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Like that the handout thing is not a thing in this caliber. And people in TDE.
Yo, this man had a Dwayne Wade alley-oop, bruh. This man had a Dwayne Wade alley-oop, an alley-oop that we will never see ever again. Arms out, perfect picture, Braun coming in with the dunk. That's an alley-oop you will never forget, bruh. And you did nothing with it. That is insane. And I know for a fact when Canadians hear about this news, they're not only not going to do their own research, but they're going to immediately look at Kendrick in this situation. Oh, why didn't you do more for your boy, man? Come on, here in Toronto, that's all we do. We supposedly support each other like that. Lying ass niggas. Lying ass niggas. I know what these Torontonians are going to do. I live here. I know how they think, bruh. They think at such a narrow-minded rate. They're going to look at this immediately and say, oh, how could Kendrick do that to him? Why didn't Kendrick do more to help him? My nigga, it's a Kendrick feature. That's hilarious. Yo, what does Slay say? Kendrick opened the door and this nigga forgot to walk through it. That is hilarious, bruh. Straight baby beat with an LA touch. Amen, bruh. God damn, bruh. It wasn't an alley-oop. It wasn't? I swear it was. It was a hell of a pass. I know that. I swear it was alley-oop, bro. It's been a long time. I remember the picture. It must have been one hell of a pass. I'll tell you that much. You understand what I'm saying, though. That's all that matters. Lord have mercy. That was a moment. Anyway, don't clip that. Let's go.
in my experience in TDE in general, everybody's willing to go get it. Okay? You look at Doechii, and then this is just a simple principle in building yourself a certain way. You feel me? Like collaborating and boom, boom, but never expect nobody to do nothing for you. You feel me?
I understand.
And money ain't everything either.
I understand
That $100 somebody could have gave you, they could give you something that's worth $100 that you can turn into 1,000. You see what I'm saying? If you're using all of your time and all your brain power.
The beat definitely slap.
You feel me? And when we just look at, let's start talking about the other artists that was in this situation, like Young Threat.
It's really pretty much all I've been waiting for, though.
And I'm not gonna lie, Young Threat, no disrespect, I swear, but Young Threat got the most forgettable verse on the album.
Huh?
You see what I'm saying? So, but no disrespect. But listen,
I was like, kind of like holding back on like music and dropping for a little bit until I could do something like kind of like big and something major, so I could just flood, so where it really like makes sense, so I wouldn't be overlapping the music I already got. So you feel me? People really see it.
Yeah, cause you got a lot of projects out. You put out a lot of work.
For sure, project after project.
For being such a young guy and then being away for a while, like you've put out a lot of work. So now it's just time to get them eyes on it. You know what I mean? Cause the quality's been there. For sure.
You gotta keep it while you got it. You know what I'm saying? Stay on top. Content after content after content. Keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So
he's sitting here telling you the key. He's sitting here telling you the key. Young Threat probably had the most forgettable verse on the song. And what most people say is the most forgettable song on the album. Kendrick didn't even really have a verse on that song. And he got the mentality of, I'm not letting this slip away.
That's pretty much my plans. You get what I'm saying? Whether it's project after project, or single project. But
I ain't gonna lie, I need that Hellstar shirt. Valid. I'm gonna need that Hellstar shirt. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit look tough, bruh. That shit look tough, bruh. And I know exactly what to wear with that shirt too. Oh, I'm finna go crazy. Man, if I can make my way to Complex Con, I'm gonna go crazy and buy some shit, bro. I'm gonna buy some shit. Let me see what y'all saying. No look bounce pants into the perfect camera angle goes crazy. Absolutely. I would have done something more with the opportunity. I can't even rap. Valid. Do something, girl. Don't even be afraid. With disrespect. Wow, what a way to start a comment. With disrespect, Young Threat had the worst verse on GNX and probably ruined the song GNX for a lot of people. He damn well did, because that's not the GNX I heard. The GNX that I heard was the body snippet. That was my GNX. Anyway, but he apparently out in the work and took advantage of the Super Bowl level. Oh wow. Oh my goodness, I get it though.
Yeah.
Just staying alive, you know what I'm saying? Keep cooking up something new.
Yeah, man. And for you that are sleeping under a rock out there, if you don't know, he's on the song GNX for Kendrick Lamar.
For sure, man.
Come on.
Shout out Doc, man. He did it big with them, man. He put a song for the West, man.
Man, that was so important.
This is how you.
I ain't gonna lie to you, this man gonna need some media training. But here's the thing, I respect the hustle, bro. I respect the hustle. I'm not even gonna lie. So when I look back at Dodie 6 now, my nigga, what did you do? I understand your situation is dire. It's so dire. But in those moments, you have nothing but time to hustle and work. You ain't got nowhere to go. You ain't got no home. Nigga, you're supposed to be out there getting it for real, however you can, bro. Man, go ask to sleep on someone's couch. I know you got a partner that got a studio somewhere. Go sleep on their couch. Wake up, eat cereal, cook up something, bro. Cook up something, bro. You can rap for real. Bro, every rapper goes through okay, let me take that back. Not every rapper. But in history has shown there's always certain rappers that's been through that moment. Being homeless, not knowing where to go, looking to their friends for guidance and support, going ahead and sleeping on their couch. However, I don't even care how stiff and how nice the couch feel, bro. Just going through that motion, just, you know, understanding your situation, knowing that this is what it has to be for a little bit until you can get yourself back on your feet so you can start living for real. That's what you gotta go through that. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes, of course, it's not warranted for everybody, but sometimes people gotta go through that for real, bruh. He's too emotional. All is facts. He did in the video, I'm sure, said he's coming over. Shoot, he better do something, bro. The Filthy Rich way, the filthy was dropping in your face projects and visuals for a decade. Facts. Shout out Filthy Rich, bro. I remember listening to some of his tracks back in the day, bro. Man, I still have them things on my playlists. He's good. He's nice. He's angry, upset, frustrated, and pushed to the point that the easy and straightforward path seemed impossible and painful. Sad to see it, bro. Sad to see it.
Bro, it's crazy. We live in this reality where
I find it interesting though. Hold on. Young Threat has the worst verse on the album, but he's probably the most hopeful out of all of them. Even though there's a lot for him to learn. I don't know if y'all noticed when he threw up that West Side Gang sign, the camera cut immediately. He needs media training. He needs media training, but his heart and his mind is in the right place. He just needs to understand that there are certain places that you go to, you're going to have to conduct yourself in a certain kind of way so you can get that believability as well as that likability, so you can gain a stronger and more dominant audience that is going to be there to support you, just like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you got to do. Like, there's always a time and place for everything. Once you understand that and you move accordingly, you can start to build your brand better. That's all it takes.
Two people can be looking at the exact same thing and have completely different responses, feelings, emotions, and perspectives on it. Isn't that a crazy thing to think about? Dodie and Young Threat are talking about the same thing, but in two different ways, because they have two different perspectives, and your perspective in life is everything. The way you look through, the lens you look at life through is everything. Everything. Okay? And you see the difference.
And we needed him to do that for us so bad, because a lot of the legends, they don't really put on too many artists, especially out here in the West. You know what I mean?
Valid,
That's what I was pretty much told him personally.
Yes.
I'm like, man, it's a blessing, because people that hit you up, tell you got it and all that, but they're not gonna
push you or even post you or any of that. Like,
exactly. Or come to the studio, hop on one of my tracks. Like, you feel me? I'm gonna throw you on the album. Like, that's dope.
Yeah.
Like, that's authentic. Like, come on, people in the position that they in, they'll never do nothing like that. You feel me? That's authentic.
That's real. The way I respect the way, because this is my first time really watching the video, so I really respect the way he went about that, the way he described that. You can see how grateful he is in his body language, the way he's talking about it. And that's the thing about life, man. You'll see two people looking at the same thing. One to see it as a curse, the other see it as a blessing. Forget this Kendrick Lamar and all this shit. We talking about real life. We talking about real life here, where our mindset, and especially in our community, a lot of people think we got to take action here and we got to build the Wall Street here and boom, boom. And yes, we got to do all that.
Yeah.
But it start with our mental and our well-being. It has to start there. You can have all the money in the world if you still fully sick, if you still ain't doing your best to let go every day, doing your best to become a little lighter every day. You see what I'm saying? Build some consistency. Whatever. Then it's easy to get.
The funniest thing about what he's saying is that I've had conversations about this in the past with other individuals. And in that moment, I said, what you're saying is absolutely right and it's absolutely important. But the issue is that the people that we are saying this to are refusing to let go. They are refusing to let go. Funny enough, though, there are practices out there that those same people can take, that they can readjust and make the adjustments and changes where they need to in themselves while making money at the same time. YouTube is definitely one of those spaces. But there's a workaround to that, because I get what you're saying, but In that moment, I told my friend this. I completely agree with what you are saying. But the issue is that, one, we're not learning how to let go properly. We only put things to the side. And as we continue to put these things to the side, we're only going to be looking at the same thing we put to the side and eventually fall back into that same greed. We're not letting go. That's one. Two, the more that we stay within that realm of thinking is the more further away we are going to be from our own goals and our own successes. So now it's up to us to make a change because we are currently holding ourselves back. And if we continue to hold ourselves back like that, it's going to be detrimental for the culture. Looking at Culture United, looking at that conversation, looking at the great figureheads that are at the top, trying to help, assist, and push us forward. We need more individuals like that because learning from those same individuals can help flood your pockets. It's just going to take some time. And we live in a very microwave society right now. So we're going to have to we all need to learn how to be comfortable with where we are. That's the first step to what he's talking about. Letting go is learning about the comfortability within your true self. The self that you show people is not your true self. That's not your comfortability. People are dwelling in front of that mask. Take that mask off. Yeah, it matters. It definitely matters what he's saying, but we got to change that narrative. That's almost like an old school way of thinking that we got to change a little bit. We kind of got to speed up the process because we're behind right now. The black community in general is so behind right now when we're supposed to be the ones leading and pushing things forward. We haven't been putting anything forward for a while now. Very little things is what we're putting forward versus a point in life where everything we did was pushing everything forward. Now we're at a time where it's like the minute details are the ones that are breaking through the cracks. Let me keep going. Let me stop.
Washed away. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, that really is what it is. You really gotta look. Your perspective is everything, bro. And we looking at it right in real time. AZ Chike. Okay.
Media training ain't gonna help that.
I think he did the most with this. You see what I'm saying? He got busy. AZ Chike already been doing this thing though, so I feel
just an idea.
But bro, AZ Chike dropped a music video right after G-Next music video. Boom. Another one. Boom. Snippet of another song that people excited for. Boom. Went to TikTok to do content, build his fan base up even more.
Yup.
You feel me? Now we got a TikTok.
As an artist, you have a responsibility to build your own brand. You can have all the managers in the world, you can have all the people in the world working for you. If you are not taking your own time to build your own brand, so people can not only see you, but like you as well, you're never gonna find that, bro. If you don't do that, if you don't take the time to do that, you're never gonna find what you're looking for.
Following that's gonna tap in with him, cause he wasn't too cool to hop on TikTok, and now he doubling his success. Motherfuckers be too cool to do shit. Everybody be too cool. Everybody too cool. Everybody's so cool. They gotta do it in the most. They got to do it in a way where it just don't seem like you trying too hard. And it's like,
hey, no. That's what's up, TW, bro. All right, man. Catch you later. Enjoy your yoga session, bro. Yo, shout out to TW, bro. Hey, yoga matters, bro. You know, it's important to, like, stay flexible and all that. You never know. That flexibility, that range of motion, as we get older, we slowly lose that. As feminine as yoga is, the reality is that we need that. We definitely need some yoga. But nah, bro, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up, no doubt. Ooh, what'd I do?
You get to it like this. Now he signed to Warner Bros.
Yup.
You feel me? You got, like, come on. And I'm not saying the label was everything, but I'm saying he put in that work and made some shit move.
Yup.
That might be his personal goal. Might be to get on the label.
Mm-hmm.
And he made it happen.
And there's nothing wrong with that either.
By taking that opportunity that was blessed to him, not owed to him, and doubling and doubling up and doubling up and doubling up. We just saw we see situations like this all the time. Okay, money. Listen, money ain't everything. Opportunity. Take your mind off the money. Take your mind away from the money. That's what I had to teach myself. Take your mind away from the money. Start doing what you want to do, and the money's gonna come. That's just what it is. You are rewarded with worldly things by being authentic.
Hey, salute to TW, bro. Enjoy your day, bro. Let me see what Anthony said. You know what might have helped? Curtis King. True. He has a whole self-therapy series. He has everything you need to take advantage of moments like this. This is clearly the effects of not subbing to C. That is hilarious. Also valid, too. He's currently on autopilot at this point. Stretch the muscles is crazy. Yeah, nah. Dodie 6 he must be going through life on autopilot right now, because there's no way that you're given a blessing like that and you're not taking advantage of it. You're on autopilot.
What you do with those worldly things is up to you.
Abba and Preach dropped the video.
And you know why
I gotta watch that.
For worldly things is because people love authenticity. Okay,
yep.
People love authenticity.
Yes,
that's why motherfuckers love Tupac. That's why they love Kendrick. That's why they love authenticity, and they hate it too. But that's still love. You feel me? Even Peso did Rolling Out.
Look at him work.
Fire, by the way, that's another dude I be listening to. Peso fired. Peso fired. Okay, that's another dude I be listening to. Peso go crazy.
Jesus God.
He did Rolling Loud. You feel me? He did Rolling Loud. And then Hitter been moving. Hitter been active, bro. Hitter been active. You see what I'm saying? Music video, song. You feel me? Yep. Keeping motherfuckers in like, bro, Hitter is locked in. Hitter is locked in. You feel me? I done seen Hitter go viral on TikTok multiple times at this point. On his own shit.
Y'all remember when OT the Real joined the chat? And then I had that conversation with him about marketing and what he can do to better his brand. People in LA are literally doing the same thing I was talking to OT the Real about. This is what I'm saying when I say I would really benefit a lot of artists if I was to work in the music industry. Because I kind of understand the kind of market we're in today. The kind of market that we're in today. It's easy to take advantage of the blessings that you receive. It's very easy. It's just about it's not only about having your name out there, but it's keeping your name out there. That matters. Because the more you keep your name out there, the more likely people will find you. That's just the same thing I was speaking to OT the Real about. It's the same thing these individuals in LA are doing. Let me see what Sean said. And matter of fact, if the Canadians see this and got something to say about Kendrick, we can say the same thing about the OVO graveyard. Drake didn't put nobody and just use it out of the part and just use the fuck out of Party Next Door. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. When y'all say that, you say that with the loudest bass in y'all voice, bro. Say that at the top of y'all lungs. You not only have to say it, you gotta ingrain that in their heads, because I promise you, even if you are right, they're not going to listen. I can happily tell you that right now. Even though you are 1000% right, they will not listen. So you gotta bleed it. You got to bleed it into their brains for them to understand and look at the boy different. And even then, even if you do that, they're probably not going to look at him different. So at this point, honestly, there's no point with arguing with most of these Canadian kids out here, bro. These children. There's no point with arguing with them. Because it's not going to work, bro. All they do is argue with no points, no facts. They sit there, they come up with nothing but BS, and they're going to look at you and laugh at you when you're making the points and say, this guy's a clown. That's what they're going to do here. Welcome to Canada.
You feel me? You gotta respect it, bro. People is making their moves, they putting in the work. You see what I'm saying? And that's where I get to Dodie 6 and I'm like, this is all about perspective, bro. And that's why I ain't mad at Dodie 6 for, you know what I'm saying? I think he's sending a lot of hate Kendrick's way because people are taking this as an opportunity to slander Kendrick now. Yep. You feel me? They gonna do whatever they can to try to get his reputation. You feel me? So it's like, for you to, like, that's why it's like, but then it's like, damn, bro, like, he talking about being on drugs in the video. You feel me? And he said it in the video. He talking about, and I get it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You're not gonna meet too many street niggas that's not on drugs. You see what I'm saying? Because in reality, motherfuckers is getting involved in shit that's not regular for the human psyche, bro. Motherfuckers gotta cope somehow. You see what I'm saying? In reality. That's just the reality of it.
It's just a bunch of dudes sitting there getting high off their own supply because they can't sell it properly.
You feel me? But at the same time, it's like, what do we do? What is our answer? Do we just, like, I don't know. I get, like, addiction is a problem. It is. But it's like, what can you do? What can you do? That's all I can ever think of is what can I do? What can I do? Not why this, why that, but what can I do? Every time I meet an obstacle, I don't care how big the obstacle is. What can I do? Not, damn, this obstacle is too big. I can't. No, what can I do? Mm-hmm. You feel me? That's the mentality our people have to have. We gotta have that mentality. You see what I'm saying? Of what can I do? A lot of us are survivors. You see what I'm saying? We survivors. All we do is survive. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But it's got to come to a point where we say, what can I do? What can I do? You feel what I'm saying? What can I do? And it's fucked up because I know he lost a child. I know with the whole
the same thing.
You know, he lost his home. And how did he lose his home? What happened?
I asked the same question.
What happened? You feel me? Like, what happened? How do you lose your home? Now, there's a lot of fucked up ways to lose your home, for sure. But it's like, we got to take responsibility for what happens to us. We got to. We got to take responsibility for what happens to us. Okay? And it's the same thing when people pray. People pray to God and they think, oh, that's it. No. Mm-mm. You pray and then he's going to give you this is what happens to me. I'll pray, right? When I'm done praying, before I would pray and just go back to doing what I was already doing. No, you gotta pray, and then there's a voice that even when people used to talk about it, I didn't get it until I started hearing it. There's a voice in everybody's head, and it's not even in your head. It's not your mind. It's honestly energy, where you are being naturally called to do something, but you sit there and you say all the different reasons you shouldn't do it. All the different reasons you'll do it later. All the different reasons. No, that is your calling. It could be as simple as...
For me, it's a feeling. For me, it's a feeling where it's like, I will feel something in a moment where it's like, I gotta do this. I gotta finish this. I gotta make this happen. I gotta make that phone call. So I understand what he's saying, but for me personally, it's a feeling.
So your spirit saying, your body telling you, get up and go to Circle K.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Get up and go to boom, boom, boom. You got to know the difference between the influence and the temptation, though. Just saying. But the influence of the voice is usually guiding you to do something that isn't going to destroy you. But you hear that voice and it calls you to do something, or you hear that energy, it calls you to do something. What I've noticed is when I just go ahead and do that, like, you know what, F it, I'm being called to do a video right now, even though I said I wasn't gonna do no videos today, I'm gonna go do it. When you start doing that, everything falls into your hands. Everything. Because those are your natural, authentic callings, which is going to lead you to your authentic place. And everybody's authentic place is fruitful. I don't care what nobody says. That's my perspective.
Don't kill me.
Your authentic place is fruitful.
Hey, listen, Anthony, that Auburn Preach video is next, so I can't wait to get into that. Let's finish this one first.
If you aren't at a place
Just
where
7
you're
minutes.
fruitful, right, then you are probably not being in your authentic place. That means doing the things that you are being called to do. Okay? That's my message for Dope as well. You see what I'm saying? And I know it's hard to do that in his circumstance and his environment. But we got to do something.
Talk about it.
That's all we can do. Is something. It's way better to do something than to say than to think about all the reasons you can't do something. Just try. You feel me? Just try, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I feel for Dodie 6. I have empathy for Dodie 6 because people in my family, friends, etc. I see them in Dodie 6. And I see all of us in all of us. You feel me? You see pieces of yourself in your people. It's the connection. We all in reality, we all one, experiencing this thing through each other. And it's like, that's where you can tap into the empathy for anybody. You see what I'm saying?
You better preach.
So I got empathy because I get it. I seen what it's like to get out of prison. You know what I'm saying? You got family they get out of prison, and it's like you think you're gonna start this whole fresh life and boom boom, but the influences is still there. They still heavy. You feel me? If you ain't changed mentally when you was in there, then it's hard to break out of that. But hey, I hope Dodie 6 get it together, man. I hope everything work out. I see that, you know, shows like No Jumper and shit is using this to try to amplify something, but that's the two different conversations. For one, you got to take accountability, Dodie 6. You got to get in your bag and get crazy. But what you did, I don't know what the implications are gonna be. Man. You feel me? And yeah, bro. You see what I'm saying? I hope he find a way to bounce back. You feel what I'm saying? I hope I got faith he'll bounce back. You know what I'm saying? But we can't do this to each other. Not the people that held a handout for you for real. And I don't even think, because getting your handout, I don't want to call it a handout because you earned it. But at the same time, you gotta take advantage of what's given to you. Don't get lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? You start getting money and putting yourself in position or whatever, and now you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Now you doing more stuff. You know what I mean? Whatever. And I also feel for Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick Lamar trying to lend his hand out. You see what I'm saying? And to support, to show love to the city and to the area overall. And what the issue is, this is the reality of it sometimes, you feel me? Like everybody not going fully appreciate what you do. You see what I'm saying? That's just the reality of it. So, but I have faith that Kendrick Lamar didn't do it to be appreciated. I have faith that Kendrick Lamar didn't do it to be appreciated. You see what I'm saying? And as long as you do shit without needing to be appreciated, you're going to be good.
You're going to be all right.
You're going to be good. You see what I'm saying? So, but yeah.
Let's see what you're saying. Devil's advocate. Man, keep it holy, bro. If you know, you know. What if Dodie realizing that he took too long to capture the moment is just creating controversy to spark a new moment he can take advantage of? Oh my guy, here's the thing. Okay. I can easily say that, but like, I agree with you. To be honest, I was thinking the same thing at the beginning of the video, because remember, any source of marketing is technically good marketing. All clout is good clout, regardless if it's good or bad. So, by him doing this, it's gonna paint a negative light on him, but he can kind of recapture what he missed, or pick up what he missed in a sense, through drama and controversy. That could work. You never know. And next thing you know, he might be getting them checks that he missed out on. Let's finish out this video though, but I agree with you. And that's not even necessarily like a devil's advocate kind of situation. Bro, you just thinking outside the box for real.
Yeah, this actually came out to be a great video. I think y'all gonna like this one.
You think? We are.
But I just love taking these opportunities to talk about humanity, man. That's what this whole shit is about for me. All aspects of this is just a way to dissect humanity, dissect our what we do, how we do things, the differences in who we are, and I just love learning more and more about humanity, and that's why I love art, and that's why I love like these situations as well, because everybody, you know what I'm saying. I think Dodie Six need a hug. That's not even no funny shit. I think Dodie Six need a hug. I think Dodie Six needs somebody to tell him that they love him. You know what I'm saying? Look him in his face. Tell him that you love him for some important people in his life or something. You feel me? I think when you see, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are deficient of love, and then they start acting.
Hey, fair.
You know,
fair, Anthony.
That's the reality of it. A lot of people are deficient of love, bro. Real talk. You need that. You need that. You need that hug. You need that. I'm proud of you. I'm there for you. You know what I'm saying? I love you. And people showing it to you.
Yep.
You need that, man. You feel me? So I wish that for everybody, man. I wish that for Dodie Six. I wish that for everybody watching this video, bro. Like, we all need that shit, man. We got to start with us, of course. You got to love yourself first, but that's the biggest problem in our community. If we can love ourselves, a lot of the issues we have wouldn't be here. But they don't want us to love ourselves. You feel me? That's why it's important for artists like KendrickLamar to be at the front hole, because he's putting us in the image, in good image for the next generation.
Yep.
You feel me? So, yeah, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Also, if you love storytelling like Tupac's Brenda's Got a Baby or KendrickLamar Sing About Me, check out my Vocal Cords of a Broken Woman video. It's a live performance. I think you would love it. It's only 3 minutes of your time. All of these comments, people be like, I can't believe I watched this so late. Like even this one right here. Man, been watching you a minute, finally came to your song and you undersold it. This is fire. Beautiful storytelling, bro. Don't stop rapping. Like, you feel me? So I think y'all really rock with it. And I got a bunch of new music on the way too. Everything I'm talking about, everything I was just talking about in this video. You feel me? That's the type of heart I'm putting in this music I'm about to start putting out, and the heart I'm gonna do for the rest of my life, and all the art I do. You feel me? So shout out to everybody that rock with me. You can check out my music on all platforms. New music coming soon as well. And yeah, I love this shit, man. Just like I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. If you want to go see that Jalopy DeVille live stream, by the way, it's in my members only. So check out the members only. You feel me? I'm gonna put the link in the description. And you know, those lives gotta be sitting somewhere. If you were there last night, you know what I mean. You feel me? So love y'all.
I hope they do another one so I can pull up and maybe give some insight. Okay. Boy, that was a hell of a video. I'll tell you that much. That was one hell of a video. But damn it, that's what's up, bro. That is what's up. So this is what we finna do now. Auburn Preacher's next, but I don't really think I have final thoughts because I gave all the thoughts I need. But one thing I do want to say is and this is for like any artist that taps in and gives their time and watches this video right here. Your brand matters. Music is not just about your name, whatever name that you chose for yourself. It's about what you build around yourself. The kind of people you keep around you to kind of motivate you and have that grind mindset. As an artist, you really need to handpick the right individuals to keep around you. Don't be like Drake, because he keeps the wrong individuals around him. That's why his name is always in the news for things that he's not even supposed to be attached to, you know? But what I would like to say is, we need to start, for artists out there, we need to start avoiding these kind of situations. Like Anthony said, it could be an idea or a situation where it's like he kind of missed the boat, so he kind of got to sail a new boat to catch up with the other boat that he missed. You know? And Quickie's right. He does need to listen to the song Friends by K. Dot. Absolutely. All right. Let's have some fun. We're going to dive back into the Shannon Sharpe news. Let's go.